think that got her, buddy.
Yes, it did.
What's happening, my friend? Cheers, bro.
Good evening. Cheers. What's been a couple weeks since we've been on live? So,
Yeah, man. No football on. Make Jamie get boring and go to work all the time.
you're,
You about done getting all your text messages?
you're or is you're echoing.
I probably am. Let me
Oh,
see.
it's coming from my thing. Sorry.
Is it yours?
Yeah.
I don't hear an echo on my end,
It
but
was on my end. It was me. I had to silence my phone.
ah,
But anyways, I'm excited. Today has been a crazy day in the NFL. Actually, the crazy week in the NFL.
mm.
We have to talk about Myles Garrett, Josh Allen.
Where's Miles going?
Miles is staying in. Here we go, right here. If you Miles Garrett,
Didn't they pay him?
yeah, they did. Miles Garrett is signing a 4-year extension that includes $123 million guaranteed and has an average per salary of $40 million. The deal, which ties Garrett to the Browns for the next 6 seasons, also includes a no trade clause, per Tom Pelizzario and Ian Rappaport.
Holy cats! They do not want him
Yes.
going
No,
anywhere.
they're paying him lots of money. And then you look at what just happened. DK Metcalf, excuse me, has been acquired in a trade from the Seattle Seahawks to the Pittsburgh Steelers in exchange for a 2025 second round pick. The Metcalf is signing a 4-year deal for a $132 million extension with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's a ton of money, dude.
Yes.
134 mil.
Yes.
What's that?
Let me
40?
yeah.
What's that, like 42 mil?
132 million.
Still like 42 mil a year. Dang.
But let's look at this. Hollywood Brown is signing a 1-year contract with your Chiefs, worth up to $11 million.
I hope he stays healthy this time.
Yeah.
I thought it kind of sucked watching him not be as healthy as I was hoping last year. You know, I mean, he got hurt right away. We didn't see him until the playoffs. That kind of sucked. So
you guys were able to re-sign Trey Smith, Nick Bolton, and Matt Ariza. So they're all staying with the Kansas City Chiefs. That's awesome.
I'm glad we kept Nick. I like Nick Bolton. I was hoping. I really want Justin Reed. You know, that's my biggest hope is. But you know, things happen, man. Every year, every team, something's got to give. You know,
right?
You can't pay everybody, and it sucks because you lose guys that you love. You know.
Yeah, I hear you. And then the Las Vegas Raiders just acquired from a trade from the Seahawks, the Geno Smith, in exchange for a 2025 third-round pick. The trade will not be official until the start of the new league year on March 12th. So this week of March 12th, which is Wednesday, is when it'll be official.
Geno might do a good job there, buddy.
Yes, I think those Raiders are looking to try to be the new Sea Chickens. I'm telling you.
Pete Carroll wants to give it a go, man.
Yes.
The West ain't easy, so you better.
They have all that money and all that cap space, so why not do it?
You better. I mean, they had to pay Max because Max was going to go somewhere else, dude. Everybody loves Max Crosby. I don't care who you are. If you hate the Raiders, you still kind of like Max Crosby, you know.
Well, speaking of Max Crosby, he just signed a 3-year extension worth $106.5 million with $91.5 million guaranteed. Crosby is now the highest paid done quarterback in the NFL. Well, he was at that time in the NFL per average salary.
Nick Bolton he got 3 years, $30 million guaranteed. Okay, so basically, if he's healthy for the next 3 years, he's getting $10 million a year. Awesome. I like that. I would like to go year by year and do 13, 14 mil, but then only have 7 guaranteed because that way it's not a bigger hit if he gets injured or something.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a linebacker. Those guys, that's a torturous job, dude. I mean, you can figure you're hammering a running back every stinking play. I mean, or you're trying to level a receiver or something, like a big tight end or somebody. So this.
And of course, with the Buffalo Bills and their biggest news is Josh Allen just agreed to terms on a new 6-year deal worth $330 million with $250 million guaranteed, and that's
gold, bro.
2030.
That's some gold, bro.
Yes, Josh Allen is going to be a Buffalo Bill for his life
until he retires, dude.
Yeah, and then they just signed a 4-year contract with Khalil Shakir that's worth up to $60.2 million.
Yeah, and that kid's really good, dude.
Yeah,
that kid's got a lot of talent. I still think that all these guys are getting well fucking overpaid.
They are. I believe it too, to be a fact as well.
I mean, if you can't go win rings, I think maybe you're getting paid too much and taking too much from the team. And I see it because literally last season the Chiefs weren't even supposed to be able to make it. We got to recover from that, $500 million for Patrick Mahomes,
Just want to give a shout out to Richie Fresh, J Dog, and Chris 716.
Nice. I see DTN's waiting, man.
Yeah.
Let's let DTN in.
Okay, let's go ahead and get them on.
We'll go. You guys can hop in if you want to give us like 10 minutes of good shit. Oh, looks like we're gonna have the whole crew going on here.
Let's do it.
Let's just let them all in. Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
What up, guys?
It was released in Buffalo today as well.
Just to let you know, if you're wondering why my view is a little iffy, I'm actually doing this from my iPad. It doesn't matter if I do it from my laptop. I can do it from my iPad. So.
It works. They get a little shaky and stuff, but it works. Like you get this forward back kind of a thing sometimes with I do anyway, and my phone or even this hit the table.
Well, yeah. It's annoying when I try to make phone calls with my friends. Like the iPad, the camera angle could be a little iffy, but it doesn't matter. At least I could hear the audio. That's all I care about.
Hi, J-Dog. We'll be with you in just a minute, man. I want to see what DTN's got to say about the Patriots. They're making moves.
The fact that I uploaded 2 shorts on my channel about re-signing Austin Hooper and signing Harold Landry, I thought it was like a good signing, considering the fact that
Landry was chatting with pickup, bro. I'm impressed.
I was chatting with the boys in Colby's Discord, and we all agreed that this was a great signing.
Yeah. It's a lot, it's a lot of money to pay those guys that are the good edge rushers, and he really took a deal there. I think it's because he likes working for Vrabel, man.
13 million, that's like a steal.
That's a steal. It is, man, because one of their edge rushers are getting 30, I mean.
The Browns they're throwing away so much money. They threw away money to Deshaun Watson. Now but at least Myles Garrett hasn't been in the limelight with all those,
Is it throwing away money with Myles Garrett though, man?
No, they're not. They're not. That's what I'm getting
at. That guy is so gosh dang good.
He is really good, and they should have done that. Deshaun Watson. I didn't know what the heck they were thinking, but like you said, if you want to end your career, go to Cleveland.
Probably it's front office. It's just
I think that was
it's easy. Jimmy Haslam is a dummy. He's a clown.
Who's that guy that was the owner of the Browns? What's
Jimmy Haslam?
That's him?
Yep.
And who's the GM?
Oh, I gotta let me look it up. Look him up because
Wood or something.
This guy's the other clown.
Yeah, Wood or wait, I'm trying to remember.
And the fact that the Patriots and the Bills are going up against them this season, so
Andrew Barry.
Yeah. Those guys really need to make some better decisions, man. I mean, those fans over there are just freaking the most loyal people I could ever even think of, They really ought to start taking care of their fans. Give them sweet ass discounts on their season tickets for the long time holders and stuff, man.
The fact that they never won the AFC North, like AFC Central doesn't count anymore. It's now AFC North, and they haven't won that.
Didn't the Browns win the AFC North and with Baker Mayfield as their quarterback?
No,
I think they just got a wild card out of
They
that.
just had a wild card. Okay.
Big Ben and Joe Burrow.
But they were a contender that one year.
Yeah.
And then they lost to the Chiefs, obviously.
Because they show flashes of greatness. They just never seem to get that stuff in order.
Heck, they beat the Bills, I believe.
I'm gonna let J Dog up in this mother. See what happens.
All right, go ahead. What's up, J Dog? Hey.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
How you guys doing, man? It's been a while since I talked to you guys.
It's been a while.
I heard Myles Garrett. I'm like,
oh, J Dog, you're muffled, man.
I am.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Myles Garrett, man, what a contract that he has.
I'll tell you what, that land
with what money? That's the question. Like,
is the big move, man.
Devontae Adams is with the Rams now.
Oh, I love that signing. Does that mean that Cooper Kupp could be out of LA?
The Rams said they want to get rid of Cooper Kupp. They want to trade him.
Who's going to take him?
Cooper Kupp.
Where's he going to go?
Either us or maybe to a contender.
The Raiders. Maybe he'll go to the Raiders.
I was thinking either Patriots or the Raiders. They have the most money. If he goes to Washington, they're stacking that shit for a Super Bowl.
Ooh, they could do that. And Jaden Daniels. Ooh, boy. Woo-hoo.
Oh, they could just plain stack that for a Super Bowl.
That would be wild, man. That would be wild. But yeah, Chris 17 to
what's up, J Dog? Is that working yet?
I would have to use these.
Oh, okay.
That's better.
Also, Anthony, just to mention, besides the Josh Allen extension, your Bills also extended
overpaid
Bernard and Rousseau. I'm like, those are good signings. And the fact that you released old Von Miller.
We re-signed our long snapper Reed Ferguson as well. So I'm excited. I think this is going to be interesting. I'm pretty sure there's still more going to happen. Brandon Beats has something under his sleeve.
Brandon, you and your Mr. Bean.
He's going to do something.
You and your Mr. Bean, you think he's the save-all, end-all, and what's he ever really done other than get you, like, third place?
All right, I'm here.
Hey, come on, man. He's done a lot better for the Buffalo Bills than the Bills did the 17 years before he showed up.
I mean, there's a couple flashes there, but yeah, you guys went through some shit, huh?
Free agencies today. Yay. No, I'm kidding.
Agency?
Legal tampering starts tomorrow.
Right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of teams not following the rules. They kind of jumping the gun and shit.
Yeah.
Where do y'all think Trey Henderson goes?
That is a good question. Probably
fucking Patriots, dude. The Patriots can buy everybody and draft everybody.
They need a DK. Now this AJ Brown news is gonna haunt. It just doesn't stop.
You watch the Chiefs pick up that Treveon Henderson. I like that kid, dude.
Trey Henderson.
He's got some wheels on him.
I could see
Trey Treveon.
Bears.
His name is Treveon. Am I saying it right?
Yo, I see Von Miller going to the Bears.
No, Von Miller, if he doesn't come back to Buffalo, because they said that they have an opportunity to sign him back with a minimum, but I think he'll go to Denver and stay, and I think he'll retire at Denver Broncos.
Yeah. With Henderson, I can see him going to Arizona, considering the fact that their pass rush is horrible.
What's Henderson's first name? Is it?
Maybe
Trey.
The Packers?
Is it Treveon? Is that his name?
It's Trey.
Trey Hendrickson.
Trey what? Treveon or is it Trey?
It's Trey.
It's Trey.
Is it Trey
You're thinking
Henderson
about the running back who is in the draft right now.
I'm thinking about the kid in the combine.
Oh, that guy.
The running back, huh?
Yo,
yeah, Treveon Henderson. I want him.
Where does Justin Fields go? The Jets
Maybe he'll go to
Obviously, the Jets.
or the Saints? No, I don't know.
the
Depending
Saints.
on Derek Carr's
Keeping
situation.
Derek Carr. I've been watching.
Is he still injured?
No, they're going to give him another shot.
Derek Carr, it's just a matter of time. He'll sit again. He likes to sit rather than earn the money.
Ever since
He knows
got
he's not
hurt,
going
he
to
hasn't
the
been able to
team.
stay healthy.
Talk about the splash. Oh my God. Steelers got their piece.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
Do-
they
do-
did.
Now here's a question: do you keep Justin Fields now?
They're not going to keep Justin Fields. They won't keep Justin Fields.
No, you
They should.
No.
try to
You
work
should.
out some trades and pick up one of these new young quarterbacks, and then I
Who-
guess you keep Russell Wilson to train him.
Sam Darnold? I heard that.
No, I think so. Minnesota wasn't going to pay Sam, right?
Yeah, I heard he's I
He's
heard
going to
they're
hit free
not.
agency.
I heard they're
Looking
not
for
gonna
a
pay him.
job. Where the hell's Sam Darnold going to go? Who's going to want him? Though?
Not back to the Jets.
Like Tennessee, they need help.
Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle.
He's going to get thrown to the Wolves, and they're going to be like, oh, well, he was what he was.
Is he going to go to Tennessee though?
If he goes to Tennessee, he won't be as good as he was with Vikings.
Why not?
If he goes to Tennessee, then who are you picking at one?
It's going to be a disaster.
They need to protect him.
Who
Whoever
are you picking at one?
They need to protect him.
Are you trading down then?
No. If you take Sammy Darnold, you take a kid from the draft and you let Sammy train him and let the kid play the playoffs, and maybe you'll win.
Who do you take? Abdul Carter? I
Maybe.
heard Abdul Carter won.
Well, since they released Harold Landry, I could see Tennessee going after Abdul Carter.
Number one though?
That's hard to do. I mean, because you could grab somebody else at number
One.
three.
Or you could trade down.
You could trade down to a 2, but then also get
You can trade with the Giants
You
because they need a quarterback.
Speaking of trading down, Patriots. Now that DK is off the board, are y'all staying at 4?
I don't know anymore. If we don't get, I watched Colby's live stream like at 7:30, and if we don't get Abdul Carter at 4, we gotta trade. We gotta trade down. I don't know where, but
Get draft capital? I think so.
yeah.
I think y'all need Cooper Kupp.
I think there was one I think this was from DF in Colby's live stream that there's a possibility we could trade like 5 to 7 spots down.
Bro, TF knows a lot about football.
But the question
Me
is,
too. No,
with
I'm kidding.
who?
With who? Who's 7 picks down?
It's either
It's
Chicago.
probably the Seahawks.
and Chicago.
Chicago
Chris said no more Von Miller. Is that what you're thinking too, Anthony? I mean, save the money for other things.
Yeah.
I think see, from what I'm understanding is when they released him, they made the comment saying that there's a good chance that he could come back, but it would be for the vet minimum. But that would be on the Buffalo Bills and Von Miller if they want to do that. If not, I think what's going to happen is I think Von Miller will become a Denver Bronco again, and he'll finish out his career as a Bronco.
Post June 1st, you might. He might take less money to come back. Do you think he would though?
Who knows? If he wants to stay in Buffalo, then yeah, he'll have to take more money because everybody else is getting a contract. And what's going to happen too is
if he takes less money though, does he put it into a contract where he's just a 3rd and 4th down guy?
That's all. I don't know. That'd be a good question. That would be a question. That would be something that they would have to evaluate, right?
I mean, if you only had to play a 1/3 of the snaps, and if they're going to go for it on 4th down, it'd be worth taking quite a bit less.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks like DTN decided to leave. I guess he didn't like my Von Miller talk.
I don't think it was that.
Yo, y'all heard that Myles Garrett doesn't have no trade clause no more?
We're right, dude.
No, yeah.
6 years?
Yeah. They're gonna keep him forever. I think somebody's mad at him.
Yo, he took. Someone said on X, he loves the 40 million, not the Browns.
Right. There
And
you are.
All right, boys,
did.
I'm gonna go dump out a beer.
All right.
I did hear that. What did I hear? I don't know. I forgot. What were we just talking about?
We were talking about Von Miller, and then you were talking about Myles Garrett.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, there we are. There, I'm back.
Myles Garrett. What was it? Oh yeah, they did say Myles Garrett said he would stay if there's a change in the organization.
Yeah. Garrett
did
said
say
that he was going to leave Cleveland because of how dysfunctional this organization is.
And the owner turned down a meeting for a trade request.
Yeah.
And he said that he would sit out the whole entire season until he requests to move out to leave Cleveland. And now that they extended him for a no trade clause.
So the Browns, the Bears too, but the Browns, they need a quarterback. Obviously.
I heard Kirk Cousins.
They need somebody that's gonna help that team. That defense, the Browns defense, not this past season, but the season before, their defense was really, really good. They actually had something going on that year, and they just fell short, and because of quarterback play. That was the year that Flacco came in there and took them to the the divisional round.
Look, you know what? I'm going to jump in here just because you said his name. Joe Flacco is the best backup quarterback that the NFL has ever probably seen. He can just drop in and take a team to more wins than most other guys even could get as starters.
Nick Foles.
He's got a ring.
Nick Foles.
Nick Foles got hosed, I thought. Like, when the Eagles
he was only used for the playoffs. He was only used for the playoffs. So, yeah, fair point, Joe Flacco.
Yeah, at the age of 40, he's like 40 right now. And
people always say that shit. Joe Flacco's old. Oh, yeah? Okay.
And LeBron James
Who do you want for your backup?
I like Flacco. I think Flacco's a good quarterback.
Flacco or Flacco?
And he knows that if he's going to continue in this league, he's going to end up taking an ass whipping because he's going to be a backup on a team that doesn't have a line good enough to protect their starter.
Yeah.
Like Carson Wentz.
He's tough enough. He's still there, dude. Joe Flacco's a badass.
And
I'd like
Carson
to shake
Wentz
his hand and buy him a beer.
is a bum.
Maybe, what? Yeah, where is
he in here?
Where will Kirk Cousins go?
The Browns.
Kirk Cousins?
Yes.
Browns?
Nah,
Kirk Cousins will probably never go to the Browns. And I'll tell you why.
Where is he going to go then?
Good of a guy. The Browns only seem to grab the worst case scenario.
Ooh, maybe the Seahawks.
They're going to overpay him like it's nothing again.
I can see Kirk Cousins going to the Seahawks and getting paid to be a backup,
Yeah, because Sam Howell's not a good
or maybe
quarterback.
Kirk Cousins goes to the Giants.
Who?
The Giants.
So, I thought...
Wait, who'd you say?
The Giants.
No, who did you say?
Kirk Cousins.
Oh, Kirk Cousins?
Yeah.
I heard...
Jeez, relax, J-Dog. You get all saucy.
No, I didn't hear you. No, because
I was still talking about Kirk Cousins.
I hear Aaron Rodgers. I hear Aaron Rodgers.
Giants.
Aaron Rodgers. Where's he going to go? Is he even going to
be? If he goes to the Giants, he's going to get hurt in week 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I heard.
Or maybe week 2 when he plays a home game in MetLife Stadium.
I heard the Seahawks too.
I could see him going back to Minnesota to repeat that Brett Favre circle.
Wouldn't it piss the fucking Jets off if Aaron Rodgers went to the Giants and actually did really good, took them to a playoff?
What weapons though?
And that none. Like that's just
Exactly.
Something.
Yeah.
Rodgers can't do it because the only time he's good is if he's got the greatest freaking offensive line, the greatest coaching, the greatest receivers, all packed into one team called Green Bay. Once he left there, I knew his shit was over, man. I don't think he has the drive to do it. If he had the drive, he would have got to know his receivers instead of just going to
Egypt.
or
The Giants
still have
or whatever.
They still have Slayton, right?
No,
Giants?
Slayton's gonna hit free agency, and we're expected to get him since DK's off the board, Adams is off the board,
Dude,
Brown is off the
Debo.
board.
Cup is still
about
on the
Debo?
board.
Debo Samuel.
This is stupid.
Samuel's with Washington.
I know.
Yeah, Debo's with Debo's with the Commanders.
I know, dude. He is
So
gonna go there.
yeah,
and just,
we could get Godwin.
it's gonna be like a time warp, and it's gonna be like old Debo.
Are you like forgetting about Cooper Kupp? Like, do you not want him?
He's gonna go to the Washington Red.
My problem
Commanders
with
as
Cooper
well,
Kupp
dude.
is his injury history.
That would be crazy.
You could say that about
he went to
Debo.
the Washington Commanders.
You could say that
Dude.
about Debo too.
Oh,
And Debo.
God.
And
Yeah, you could
Debo.
say that about Debo.
And
Like,
the guys they've got. Dude, the Commanders could just destroy us all.
You know, the Commanders, they just re-signed, what's his name?
Zach Ertz?
No,
yeah,
the
Zach Ertz.
linebacker.
Oh, Bobby Wagner.
Bobby
Yeah,
Wagner. They re-signed him. Yeah, they just
for a one-year deal.
Yeah.
I like Zach Ertz and I like Bobby Wagner.
Yes, and they're both back with the Washington Commanders.
It's hard for me to wrap my head around you guys mixing those two up though.
The Commanders had a chance at Myles Garrett. But again,
Cleveland was not going to let go.
they're being too stubborn. Like, they don't want to listen to offers.
Because you have an owner who is crap
It's
at its best.
the same shit that the Ravens did to Lamar when Lamar was like, "Fuck this, man! I want to go somewhere else and get some money." And the
remember
Ravens said, "Go ahead and see how much you're worth, and then we're gonna give you $1 more." Fuck.
I think realistically, the Browns were thinking that they weren't going to get enough for Myles Garrett.
So, but they were.
Were they though?
Yeah.
My only thing is,
I think the Raiders were going to bring him in and let him and Crosby just eat quarterbacks all year.
The Raiders though?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't understand
Myles
the Browns'
Garrett, they were talking about sending Myles Garrett to the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, exactly. That's
That
why.
would've been
Yeah,
scary.
that's true.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been scary. That's why I'm glad
Buffalo
they-
and Washington were the prime teams that
Well, I couldn't believe that the Commanders weren't like all over trying to get Landry.
Oh, Garrett's not going anywhere. He's staying in
6
Yeah.
years.
but he's staying in Cleveland. He just signed a no trade clause
Right,
6-year deal for $123 million.
How's this going to affect the cap for the Browns since they're way under the cap?
They restructured Watson's deal, but that ain't going nowhere.
They should just get rid of Watson.
Yeah, cut him and take on the contract.
Yeah. Well,
You're
they're
still
gonna have
taking
to.
it on. You're still.
They should have fired the general manager in the first place for bringing in
Mike Jones.
Deshaun Watson, and they let it drag for years. I
I
don't get it.
I agree.
I don't know, man. This is crazy. Today's been
Dude.
amazing.
Hey, Mike Jones, are the rumors anywhere even close to true that Rodgers might be going to the Giants? Because
I heard the odds. The odds last week was 13,000, and now it's 150.
what?
The odds for Aaron Rodgers.
13,000 down to plus 150?
Yes.
Whoa. So he's been in talks.
For real.
Dude, if he goes there and he takes the Giants to the fucking playoffs and the Jets are going to be like, God damn it.
Where?
That would be just ridiculous, man.
What's it?
That'd just be ridiculous. ridiculous. I just don't know if Rodgers has a drive, man. I know that the Giants they got a lot of.
They want to
potential coming up,
draft a
dude.
QB. They're not trading for a 41-year-old QB. They're
I
just
bet
not.
you they did send him a contract, Mike Jones. I bet they did send him one for sure. I wonder if in the contract it said you're gonna have to show up to fucking practice.
Yo, just realize that Aaron
We
Rodgers
get
has
Mike
been
Jones up on here.
he's been linked
Yeah.
to everybody.
Mike should call in, huh?
Get up
Aaron
on here,
Rodgers has
Mike.
been linked to everybody. The Seahawks, the Steelers.
Oh yeah, the Steelers were definitely one of them, considering that they need a quarterback.
Yeah.
But they don't though.
Could Aaron
'cause
Rodgers be a Steeler?
the Steelers can literally draft a quarterback
I can see
What-
them getting Jackson
and
Dart,
then have Russell
or the
Wilson.
Seahawks could get Jackson Dart. I don't know.
The Seahawks do have good communications with Jackson Dart. I
Yeah,
did hear that.
I think. Well, Clint Kubiak is like a good offensive coordinator, considering how well he did with New
Jackson
Orleans.
Dart.
But injuries happen.
Oh, sorry guys. I'm playing
Just
with
play
the thing.
testing.
Yo, the first trade that happened was that Geno Smith.
Yeah, that caught me
Talk-
off guard.
Talk
but
about that.
Dude, Gino is a good quarterback. He's not a great quarterback.
He's
but
he's
He's like a-
average.
he's a
top
good,
15
no, he's
quarterback.
better than average, dude. To me, average would be like fucking Sam Darnold, really.
I would say above average.
Sam?
No, Gino.
Oh, Gino, yeah, like he's good. He's like a
All
little
three of
bit,
them?
just a touch above average. I think he's got potential where he could take a team somewhere.
Guess why he got comeback player of the year in 2022 when Russell went to Denver.
Yeah. And I mean, he went out there and he balled out, but that was a pretty good team, dude.
How's JSN feeling? All three players.
Well, you
are
got
gone.
JSN, you got Bobo. I don't know who else. Well, he got JSN, Bobo, Noah Fant, and then Kenneth Walker. They might
Kenneth
have to go
Walker's
for a
your-
wide receiver too in the draft.
Oh my goodness. So Mike Jones says trade up and get Cam. That's Cam Ward, right? And
Who are the
then
Giants?
have him sit, yeah, bro, and then have him sit 1 year under Rodgers.
No.
Well, they
The
resigned
Giants
him.
the Giants
Tommy
want a
Cutlets.
starter now. That makes sense, yeah.
No. The Giants are like literally they're like so close to having their pieces together to make a run, bro. I think they don't really want a starting quarterback now. I don't think they want to wreck the kid, especially if they get a
They
kid
want a
like Cam Ward.
veteran. That's
Yeah.
the talks.
They totally want a veteran so that they can have him teach Cam Ward. But
All
if
of
you're
this
gonna
makes
ask
sense.
a veteran to teach Cam Ward, I think Rodgers is the fucking last guy on my call list, you know.
What if Justin Fields to the Giants? I wouldn't.
Justin Fields in front of Cam Ward, then Cam's gonna take his job by week 9, bro.
What do you
that's
feel about
not what
that,
they're after.
Chris? Tell me what Chris says. All the stuff that we're saying right now makes sense.
It does make a lot of sense too, though. It really does. We're a bunch of goons that just sit around and talk on a Sunday night and stuff because there's no
It's
football on.
facts. It's
But
facts.
but
Football, baby.
this is the cool part is we got a good fan perspective from a bunch of different guys here,
Yeah.
and we're putting up scenarios that make a lot of sense, man. Makes me pretty-
Right? 42 days till the draft, yeah.
42
Also,
days. Who do you want for the draft, ETN?
Travis Hunter?
anything that doesn't have to do with Travis Hunter.
Okay. Maybe a guard.
I would rather get if Abdul Carter's not on the board, I would rather get Mason Graham or Will Campbell or Tat at this point. But Will
What are your
Campbell could
needs?
be off the board because of his.
What are your needs besides wide receiver?
Wait. What's wrong with Will Campbell?
People say that his arm length is like below like 33 inches, and he's measured at like 32 and 5'8".
What's his high jump though? How did he contend in the high jump? Because if you got the legs to kangaroo your ass there, I don't care if your arms are like a T-Rex,
well, yeah.
dude.
Well, I really wanted that guy. It's just people keep on complaining about like him having T-Rex arms. Like, skill matters at best. Like, I really wanted Will Campbell since we never had like a true left tackle. We had like Marshall Newhouse or even Trent Brown or even Shaq.
If he's good enough where even with arms this much shorter than the other guys, okay,
Yeah.
he can still keep their body off my quarterback. It seems to me like that's the guy, right?
Yeah, I really wanted Will Campbell at first. And then when I thought of like Mason Graham, he could get like multiple sacks because I don't know about Christian Barmore's health condition.
Who would you rather have, Carter or Graham?
If Graham's available, no, if Carter's available, I would get Carter. But if not, I would have to take Graham. It's situation based because I don't know what Tennessee's going to do at number 1.
Yeah,
It depends on what they do on Tuesday.
What do you think Tennessee's going to do?
It depends on what they have.
Will Levis's ass, that's for sure.
They're going to take Cam Ward from you.
Now, I heard the Giants want to trade up to 1.
Yeah, they want Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Dude, they're going to trade whatever they got to trade and get that kid, bro. And
unless Cleveland is stupid enough to.
They will trade up because they had a chance at Jaden Daniels.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank goodness we shut them down because I remember last year they tried to trade up with us to get like at number 3, but we shut them down.
Yeah, y'all were the hot talk last year.
Yeah, they wanted Drake May. And after watching that interview like 20 times from Hard Knocks,
we
got the best guy.
Yeah, young, talented. Now TD doesn't think otherwise. TD thinks that Drake May is a bum.
Sure. Why? I don't know what TD's talking about, considering that Tua did barely.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I haven't been watching the AFC East roundtable in like a while.
If we're gonna bring him up, I'm gonna do this.
5.
TD plays a great character. It's what you need. You need somebody to be mad about from the Dolphins, and he plays it perfect, bro. And if you watch him, so when they did their mock drafts and shit, he would sit there and he would listen to like who these guys are like gossiping about. Ooh, maybe I would like that guy. Maybe I like that guy. He specifically mock drafted everybody that everybody wanted and traded up or down to get them just to be funny. It was the best comedy I had seen all week, dude. He had those guys climbing the goddamn curtains because he was teasing them that much. Yeah, it was fantastic, bro.
I still don't understand everybody in the comment section. Like, everybody riled on TD. Like, I love TD. I never talk.
Everybody rails on everybody in that comment.
Yeah, like me, I railed on Richie too many times. Because
that's why when we come here, we're just like, "Oh, hey, did you see that?" And we giggle. Like we don't. We're
like we talk about LaSalle rallying on TD, Lowski on TD, Andy on TD. It's so funny. It's for the show.
So when King Lowski started doing his thing, man, it was because we had lost Master at work. And he was like the greatest Patriots shit stirring machine I'd ever seen turned on. You know, you put a quarter in that guy and it was on. And I liked him a lot. And so when Lowski came in and started doing it for the Jets, he started doing it kind of like because it was needed, you know, somebody like that was needed so everybody could have their enemies. It was funny, dude. It's funny. It's characters, boys.
I thought Parks was also that guy too before Lowski.
Parks was just mean, man.
Who?
Parks, he was just mean, man. He turned out to be actually pretty cool later on, but he was just doing it in a mean way. Lowski did it in like the meanest way possible.
He brings the energy,
but in a comedic way. Like if you could totally make Jerry Lewis be mean, it's perfect comedy, right?
Jerry Lewis.
What?
Dude, Chris is over here coming in. Chris at 716 says, this man just dug this plate, smoked brisket, turkey, ribs, pulled pork, smoked mashed potatoes, Central Texas style, a Yankee barbecue here in Buffalo.
Oh,
Damn, you're making me hungry.
Yeah, it's making me hungry, dude.
I
I've
like
got
me
good-
some barbecue,
I
bro.
know, man.
Chris, if you ever get to Kansas City, I'll tell you this: go to Jack Stack. Oh,
Go here, go there. Like, oh my god.
they'll bring you a platter like this big, and it's heaped with like burnt ends. Just oh my goodness, man, it's so fantastic. You'll be walking out parking lot, and your belly will be like way out to here, and you're like sweating. Jack Stack, but you can like in Kansas City. Sounds like Buffalo likes their stuff good too. You know, they like to eat some meat and some barbecue and stuff too. So
Oh my heavens.
They like jumping over tables.
You.
and busting Walmart tables, right? And so, but like in Kansas City, you can just go to a strip mall. You see a sign that says barbecue, you go in there because that dude is making some good barbecue. You know, it's so like in the old days, the old timey days, right? So you had a railroad that only stopped in a few places like Omaha or Kansas City, and that's where all the people that raised their cows took their cows to sell them. Omaha and Kansas City. Kansas City was the big one. Omaha was pretty big stockyard as well. But you figure you got that much meat in town, everybody's always going to be cooking meat, you know, and they're going to get good at it. And they're going to pass that on to their children and their children's children. And it's just, mwah, like I'm watering at the mouth thinking about the last time I was in Kansas City. And Buffalo's got places like that. God damn it, Anthony, we're going to a game this year.
Me too. I get KC barbecue wings here, just not when we play KC. That day I get hot.
Yep, that's how it works, man. I will eat the shit out of Buffalo Wild Wings and Buffalo Wings and all that good stuff, except for game day. I gotta just put me some ribs in.
That's making me hungry.
I know, right?
A hungry man.
Going back to
I
free
love
agency.
it. Barbecue, baby.
Oh yeah. Going back to free agency, I want to ask J-Dog something. With your Eagles, what are you gonna do with Milton Williams and Josh Sweat? Because
I've heard I heard we're gonna I heard the Panthers, Milton Williams.
Really?
And Josh Sweat, I'd say we draft someone
like Landon Jackson, Mike Green, whatever.
Yeah. Now Milton Williams, I would keep him over Josh Sweat, obviously. But Panthers are like on him.
Dude, the Eagles are going to end up losing a lot of guys. And they're going to have to be ready to replace those guys with just pretty much anybody and get them.
You know, they did that this last offseason, Jamie.
Huh?
They did that this last offseason.
Yeah, but they just won a Super Bowl, and
they won the Super Bowl.
fucking vultures are going to swoop in and scavenge everybody they can.
That's what happened the year before.
That's how it works, man.
It's good development.
I think the Eagles had 3 defenders that was on their roster the year before going into the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All Georgia.
Georgia, man, they got a lot of good players. Them Georgia Bulldogs, man. Alabama.
I love Georgia for some reason. That's
when it's coaching the way that the Eagles have. You got the coaching the way the Chiefs have. Coaching the way the Patriots have swooped in and taken.
You can't mention the Chiefs around me.
What?
Because we're the champs. You're
Oh,
not.
because you finally got there, did you, big fella? There was a couple of years we whipped that ass. A couple of years
We
ago,
whooped
and
it.
then where were you? You were
We
just
whooped-
not there for like the whole next year or next couple of years, and then all of a sudden you guys come back and you got a W. How many times does it take?
We're 1-1 in the series.
Here's a hot take for you.
Yeah,
Well,
but
the
what
Eagles-
about all of those times that you weren't good enough to try to be in the series?
Well, Eagles are like dynasty killers. Like they killed the Chiefs dynasty.
Will
and then
the
they
Eagles
Exactly.
have the Super Bowl hangover?
Really kill the Chiefs dynasty, dude. The Chiefs
Now,
are. If
Anthony-
you guys think the Chiefs are done, you're up in the fucking night because
Well, with the Patriots
making
dynasty, with the
moves.
Philly Super Bowl.
Now, Anthony, you said a hangover, right?
Will they have
how
the Super
come you
Bowl
don't say
hangover?
this?
You,
The Buccaneers
you
are
know
the,
who our
the
GM
dynasty
is, right?
killers.
Who's the GM again?
Howie Roseman.
Okay.
Howie Roseman won't allow.
How about
a
the
hangover.
Giants? Were they dynasty killers?
I just don't want to hear about the Chiefs no more.
The Giants.
They're not Super Bowl champs.
I was just talking about your Eagles.
I know, right? And then you talk about.
I was just saying good shit about your Eagles, and then you get your little ass fired up.
no, it's just like Chiefs this, Chiefs that, like Taylor Swift this, Taylor Swift that. Anyways, let's talk about this hangover.
Why you got to bring up Taylor Swift? What did she do wrong? Name
Why do you
one
have to
thing she's done wrong.
Why do you have to comment on WNBA players?
Because it's boring as shit, dude. There's only one good player.
Okay, then.
There's only
Now
one good player, and she's awesome.
Let's talk about this hangover. Jamie first.
Talk
Anthony,
about
ask the question. Ask the question again. I feel like Anthony.
Will the Philadelphia Eagles have a Super Bowl hangover this upcoming season?
No. That's a good enough team. They should get 12 wins no matter what, and that's not a hangover. A hangover is not making playoffs.
Yeah,
Well, you got
I only had you go first because the times the Chiefs made the Super Bowl, they didn't have a hangover.
Every time.
Yeah, every time.
well,
The last two times they had a hangover. I mean,
They didn't.
they still made it. They might have
let's
lost
talk-
that last one, but
you got the NFC North, you got the AFC West next season. So
Yeah, no. We're not talking.
You guys get to come to Buffalo this year.
and whoop that candy ass.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Anthony, are you gonna let this kid talk to you like that?
You guys
Say
over.
what he wants to say. He can say what he wants to say.
Didn't we beat y'all? Didn't we beat y'all 2 years ago?
That was in Philadelphia.
2
Okay,
fucking
then.
years
It was
ago.
a great
Oh, this is gonna be
football game.
fun.
Kid.
We're not the 49ers. We can handle the
2
code.
years ago, you
We can
were
hold-
mediocre at best, and you didn't even make it, did you?
No, but what do y'all have?
Right.
What do y'all have? No wide receivers.
Top 5 every year with nobody. That's what
They
I
got
have.
Hollywood Brown again. They have Xavier.
what has he
Tillman.
done? Like in general, like
Been hurt.
he left
No,
Baltimore.
for what have the
and then
Chiefs
left
done
Arizona.
generally? Like
Let's
y'all
see.
need.
Travis
Y'all
Kelsey's
need a
back.
Championship every single year for the last 7 years in a row. Wow, that's a big one by itself. Have the Eagles been to the NFC Championship for 7 years in a row? Fucking no. Okay, so
Okay.
let's see.
Want a
Out of the
cookie?
last
Want
out
a
of the
cookie?
last 7 years, they've been to 5 Super Bowls and they've won 3 of them.
Anthony, I think he wants a
What has
cookie.
your team done in the last 7 years? Why?
Well,
What do you mean? What
let
has
me
the
see, what have
Chiefs
you done
dude?
since
Well,
the-
you know the
That's
Kansas City
ridiculous
Chiefs
shit I
also
ever heard,
has
J-Dog. I
a great-
realize you guys won, and I give you plenty of props for that.
No
Yeah.
disrespect, J Dog, but
What?
ever since the Philly special, you let me remember. So
Exactly.
you did make the playoffs in 2018, but you lost after the win against.
Yeah,
the
we
Bears.
lost to the Saints. Thanks.
Yeah, and then the year after that, you lost to Russell Wilson. Then you didn't make the playoffs and got Dougie fired. Then you lost to my man Tom Brady. Then you did, and then the year after that, you did make the Super Bowl but lose to Kansas City. Then you made the playoffs
thanks,
again but
thanks.
lose to
This is what
Baker.
happens
Thank
when
you.
you question
Thanks.
the dynasty when another real dynasty's around.
Y'all have
You
a
have a quarterback
three-peated-
by the name of Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell
No
you
one's
this,
three-peated.
none of us could do shit during the Patriots years. That was a real fucking dynasty.
Yeah,
The Chiefs are doing pretty good. At want to wait 10 years before I say
No
it's
more
dynasty or
Tom
anything
Brady,
like
Patrick Mahomes debate.
Yeah,
that.
no more
Brady's
that
the GOAT,
debate.
dude.
I thought that 2021 we would have be the best team in the division, but Buffalo obviously because
Dude,
we
Buffalo.
lost to Indy
Goddamn
and then we
great
lost to
is Josh
Buffalo 2 times in a row, and then obviously what happened in Buffalo. We don't talk about that being the perfect game for Buffalo. I still
Dude,
remember that game.
Ever since Josh Allen got to Buffalo, that team has been an absolute contender. They're one of the gunslingers, man. They may not be the fastest gunslinger, but they're sure up there, every year. It's just because of Josh, too. I mean,
where does
he's
your
a franchise quarterback.
where does your cap space go after this, Anthony?
It's a good question. But we got rid of Von Miller. I don't know. We're gonna see. I don't know. I can tell you. I'm curious to find out. I think they won't release anything until tomorrow. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Also, I heard
6
that
years?
there was a
Crazy.
rumor that your Bills traded away Kyer Elam to the Panthers, but there's no official news about that.
Jumping the gun, dude, on the free agency. God damn it.
None of these contenders haven't done anything yet. Besides the Bills, they just re-signed a whole bunch of people. No offense, Anthony, but you could say how it is, but your wide receivers kind of mediocre.
It's okay.
Have they needed great ones?
We need a better defense, is what we need.
Because
they got the run game. That's the thing. But
I don't think they needed great wide receivers, dude. They have them just good enough. The Chiefs haven't needed great wide receivers.
We have an NFL MVP, Josh Allen, as our quarterback.
Deshaun Watson contract. No, I'm kidding.
Deshaun Watson contract without all the rub and tugs.
Yeah. And Justin Tucker, don't remember.
Hang on.
Don't forget that.
DTN, you can't laugh about that.
About what?
Justin Tucker, don't forget that too.
Joke.
Justin Tucker too.
Oh,
don't forget that.
Didn't Robert Kraft get caught up in some sting in Florida?
Yeah, dude. He was taking the refs to the rub and tugs in Kansas City. And he got busted in Kansas City that year that the Patriots beat us out of the AFC Championship. Busted in Kansas City, getting the rub and tugs with the referee guys.
Let's
talk about 2019. I thought it was 2019 regular season, but it doesn't even matter.
It was playoffs. It was last year. Brady was with you guys, and Kraft and a bunch of I'm not gonna say, but I'll just say they worked for the NFL. There was a list, and the list was put out, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And then the list disappeared. Except for that screenshot.
Is this the reason why Robert Kraft received a D- on his report card? Because he's old.
Robert Kraft is the same thing as that Dallas Cowboys owner. They're old school guys that just probably are ruining the chances for their team because they're too old school.
Yeah, the Cowboys had a chance to get DK.
First it was all in, and now it's we don't do free agency. I'm like, this
he was deferring to UFL players of going all in. That's what he said.
Got your bottle opener, do you?
I don't have a bottle though.
I was there when before the fires, bro.
Is that baby oil for Justin Tucker and Deshaun Watson?
Justin Tucker's that guy from the Ravens that got busted for the same shit as Deshaun, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude! Why can't they just leave these poor girls alone? I mean, seriously, ugly people like Anthony get opportunities daily to go.
Damn, Anthony, you gonna take that?
Push a girl up, against the car, and make out with her in front of everybody.
You gonna let him talk to you like that,
man?
Damn, Anthony.
I'll let him explain himself.
Save that. Yo, Jamie.
What? No, I'm not going to say anything about that. That was between you and I.
Damn, he put. Oh, damn. Anyways, let's talk about Xavier
No,
Worthy.
no more PDA for me. I have to be careful. I don't want anybody freaking out. So
Let's talk about Xavier Worthy.
Hold on, I was gonna say Xavier Leggett, but Xavier Worthy, yeah.
well, let's wait till King
Yeah. We'll wait till Jamie comes back.
Part 2, it doesn't end there.
Yup.
Yeah,
First
so Devontae Adams,
to the Rams. Good
when he
pickup.
went to the Rams, he is signing a 2-year contract worth $46 million with $26 million guaranteed. Matthew Stafford agreed to restructure his contract, which
Is this just now?
This was just which will open up on March 12th. The veteran QB, who had 2 years remaining on his contract, has received permission from the Rams to speak with other teams about his value, but ultimately decided to take a revised deal to stay in LA. So he restructured his deal to stay in with the Los Angeles Rams.
Now,
That means Giants doesn't have to go after him.
Yeah, and then the Rams also re-signed a 1-year deal with Tutu Atwell for $10 million. That includes a $5 million signing
look
bonus.
at Jamie.
And a
The
$5
guy
million
who
full-
manhandled Derek Carr on
Look at Jamie.
Saturday on prime time.
Look at Jamie.
So they want to talk about Xavier Worthy.
Yeah,
What did I do,
Jamie.
buddy?
What's up with him?
Part 2.
Yeah, no, actually, is that part 2 or part 3?
Are we talking about R. Kelly here? What?
Xavier Worthy?
Yeah, you know, you keep up with him.
Dude, so all I know, all I know, bro, is
the crime.
apparently I've got really bad luck with receivers going.
Yup. Kadarius Toney.
But luckily, this kid was smart as shit. He had a private investigator filming his house, filming everything that happened in his house.
Bro, read the whole article.
Yeah, filming.
Yo, bro,
everything
read the
that
whole
chick
article.
was doing that shady little girl was doing. Now we got to find out how real everything is. But I know that if the cops drop the charges literally right when they take you in because your lawyer shows up with videotapes and shit, there's a reason they don't want to push it. And that's because you are absolutely innocent and they're going to look like an idiot. The prosecuting attorney does not want to look like an idiot, especially if they're absolutely in the wrong. And I realize that 2 of you in this are very young and you don't realize it yet. But if the cops come to a house for domestic violence, they are taking the man. Every time. No questions, the man's going. Happens every time. Keep that in mind as you grow older. I'm going to tell you something else that my dad told me a long time ago. It's not always the man's fault. Now, you go ahead and research Xavier Worthy's little situation all you want. And then come back to me after they know all the facts, because it's not always the man's fault. That was his fiancée. She was being a shady person.
So
Is
bro's
this what
looking it
happened
up.
to Ezekiel Elliott because, or is it something different? Because
Hit that like button and subscribe. I'll think about it. No, I'm kidding. I'm already subscribed.
same here, but we just thought it just to be funny. Plus, it's the same place in Texas. Like, what's so
Isn't that
interesting
weird?
about Texas?
Like,
I think
you get Rashi down there and he goes and flies down the freeway in a freaking Lamborghini or something and smashes into people.
It
And
should
then
be part
My
3.
next brand new project receiver
A
goes-
young wide receiver too.
this gets arrested.
He's young.
The first one was Kareem Hunt for kicking that girl and
So
Also,
Kareem
15
got in trouble
arrests.
with Kansas City because he lied about that shit. And my beef with Kareem was, bro, you had your entourage right there. Have one of them kick the hooker. We don't kick the hooker ourselves.
So is this part 4?
What's part 4?
All right, let
We
me
got
go
rid
through
of
it real quick.
Tyreek because we found out that he just wouldn't quit beating women and children. So Miami took him.
Meanwhile, he has children.
He stopped beating up. Well, he actually did still beat women and children, but he knocked up most of the women.
Damn.
Miami
also
stuck with him.
Beat
That's
on people that were just like cleaning yachts and shit. So it's not a Tyreek situation. I think this Worthy situation is, yeah, he's stuck in a quagmire of a woman that was his fucking fiance, who he had to hire a private investigator to follow because this shady bitch was having sex with everybody. So fuck that hoe. If you hoeing, you're going. And so he said, now you got to go because you're a hoe. And she destroyed his stuff and then made false claims that he was choking her out and shit. When,
Damn.
like, the PI had already put in video cameras everywhere, so she needs to shut the fuck up or she's going to get herself in jail. You know?
ladies. I just don't understand
Oh,
ladies.
dude, so that's why
They see somebody
kiss
and they
him
want a
so
quick
good,
paycheck.
you know? Don't kiss him that good. Don't kiss him a little bit. Don't kiss him great because then all of a sudden they got flowery shit hanging on your walls and you have to take your swords down. And
They're
then
so innocent.
Don't give them everything you got.
They're so innocent.
Dude. It's so there are princesses out there.
They're not always
what
innocent.
A struggle it is to find one these days, you know. It's just a
You don't
struggle.
give them everything you got the first night.
And then leave.
Especially right outside of the Texas Roadhouse.
Hey now.
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas.
Just joking
Always
with Anthony.
Texas.
What are you talking about?
Go
Yeah,
like
no,
this, dude. You
everybody-
still, Anthony, go like this. He still has some of her makeup on you.
Dang, yo, he taking shots at you.
Okay.
Damn,
Anthony's getting all the cute girls, dude. I'm stuck married for 20 years.
You just called him ugly. You just called him ugly.
I'm gonna
You
tease
just called
him.
him ugly.
I
You
can
just,
only tease him because I don't remember what it was like to be single. It's been too long.
you just called him ugly.
He's
like-
not the ugliest one in the room. Did he leave? Oh, he turned off his camera. I
Yeah.
was pointing myself.
All right.
Boys, seriously, you're in the ugly guy club now. I don't care
We're
how
all
dirty
ugly.
we are. We're ugly.
Wait. Shave that beard off
I
first.
gotta get a
Jamie,
haircut.
shave that beard off
Mm-mm.
first. Then we're talking. Shave that
your
beard
head
off.
bald first, then we'll talk.
What?
Shave your head bald.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, then I'm good too. What's up?
Get yourself
What's up?
get yourself a high and tight.
This beard has been growing since my last military contract, and I
Get yourself a low fade
will
there.
not
J-Dog.
ever shave it off again.
True. DTN, do you have a beard?
I have a mustache, but it's growing.
Same.
It's growing out nice.
You guys are young. It'll look more.
You guys are
It'll
what,
look like more
16
than
years
just
old?
a little bit of dirt on your chin before you know it. Pretty
Yeah,
soon
I
you'll
just
be
shave it
able-
off just to keep it
You'll be able
clean.
to grow the Wolverine like Anthony pretty soon.
Hillbilly vibes. Hillbilly vibes.
Anthony's got that Chechen MMA fighter vibe going on, dude.
Bro probably has hair on his chest too.
I do.
Damn, like you're not blessed.
Wait, what? Am I reading this?
I got
What happened?
a patch of hair on my chest.
It has to do
None on my
something with
back. I got
Odell
lucky
Beckham
there.
Jr. and Drewski having been named
Back to the
defendants.
NFL,
Hair from head
y'all.
to toe.
Back to the NFL.
DTN,
No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
are you reading
Yes.
your text out loud?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
are
just
you?
reading a post from
Don't be
my
ju-
Patriots Discord.
Don't be
What
Justin
was
Fields.
it?
No, just
It's about Odell Beckham Jr. and Drewski have been named defendants in Ashley Parham's amended lawsuit against Diddy, and both accused of rape. Instead of being immediately bleep plaintiff,
that's
Drewski
not PG.
So wait, Odell Beckham is in on that P. Diddy stuff? Is that what you just said to me?
Is LeBron
That's
James
what I
now?
read. That's what I read.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh my God!
That's not confirmed. I will never say that's confirmed until
Odell Beckham's going back to
until
the Giants and retiring.
until I see a real thing that
Is that
confirms
true?
it. I'm not going to believe that. I'm not going to believe that. I like to think the best about all the guys in the NFL, even if I don't like them. I want to think the best about them. I don't
Right.
He's gonna recreate that one hand catch with the Giants.
with P Diddy.
Y'all hear those? Oh my goodness.
DTN, you can't say that stuff if it's just hearsay. That's hearsay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
from somebody
yeah,
else.
it's
in the
hearsay.
chat,
I don't know
bro.
where this.
You have to warn us that it's hearsay, bro.
Yeah, it's
Because I don't want to believe that.
I'm just
about
reading
Odell.
this and I just find that hard to believe because there's like no accurate source or anything. So
Yeah, dude. So I'm never gonna allow that to get past.
I know,
Are
but
you
I
kidding me,
I
dude?
just find it funny.
Look, I don't like Odell Beckham Jr. He's not a great receiver. He's famous for one catch. He maybe had one other catch that was pretty cool. And then the rest of the time he's just been a diva. But I don't ever want to hear you guys say
what is Miami
doing
done?
that shady shit like
He's
what
never
was
done
going on
anything in
over at
Miami.
Diddy's house.
He's famous
Unless
for Madden
you guys
covers.
have solid proof, because I like to think he's actually a hell of a lot cooler. And if I ever met him, it's gonna suck because then we're gonna fucking end up being best friends, and then I'm not gonna be able to hate him anymore.
He's only famous.
Let's talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers real quick.
He's gonna be really cool, and I'm gonna be kind of cool, and then we're gonna hit it off, and then we're gonna be great friends, and then I'm gonna be like, "See, I told you don't say."
Anyways, y'all. Let's talk about the Steelers. You're just ranting about Odell Beckham Jr.
Here,
I like.
Anyways,
I like to not like Odell. So there.
Anyways, what were you saying, Jamie?
Mike, no.
What were you
Hey,
saying,
Jamie, let me ask you this: where does Pickens Metcalf rank amongst the best wide receiver duos in the NFL?
Too early.
I know it's too early.
Oh,
so you want me to make a prediction?
That's an unk joke.
Well, let's say this.
So you want me to make a prediction? And you're saying Pickens?
I'll tell you what.
With Metcalf there.
DTM, this is an unk question.
Top 7.
Do you think they'll be in the top 10?
Top 7.
Top 7?
Yeah.
AJ Brown.
Pickens is pretty dang good, dude. And that's
a top 14.
That depends on their quarterback, right? Whoever is their quarterback.
Top 11.
No. Sam Darnold can make them look like top 7.
Dude, Sam Darnold with the Pittsburgh Steelers would be banging, dude. I think he would be
black and white.
He would be better fit for the Steelers than he would be for any other team.
Him in black and white.
He does have the beard that would match the Steelers.
Yes.
For sure.
And you know what? Mike Tomlin is not a losing coach. He's not. He's never had a losing record in the NFL.
They would go to the playoffs with Sam.
Yes, they would. And he would see ghosts again, but hey, it's okay.
Can we?
I don't know about that, dude. I think that was a. So every time that Sam has had a first time, he's fucked it up.
Jets.
Every time he's had a second or third try, he's gotten it right.
Yeah.
That was
could
try.
Now, could you really mess this up though? Like you have a wide receiver duo that probably cannot be stopped.
My grandma could take DJ Metcalf and Pickens
DJ Metcalf
to a playoff, right? Think about it.
Probably.
I mean, dude, from a walker, she could throw the ball far enough that those guys are going to get yards after catch.
Yo, let's stay in the division. The Bengals. You
want to go with that division?
Yeah, no, we're talking about the who are we talking about? We're talking about the Steelers. Let's stay in the division. The Bengals decided to sign Mike Gesicki over Jamar, and
he's really good.
Gesicki is really good, dude.
But over Jamar and
I can see it. The other
T.
guys,
Higgins,
they're gonna want more money, dude. They're gonna want way too much money.
And did you see what Joe Burrow said that he wants the Bengals organization to build like the Eagles do?
Everybody says that shit, dude.
No,
Everybody
but it's
says that shit.
it's like
Everybody
the
says that.
Bengals.
Everybody goes, "This is the recipe. This is the recipe." Next year, it's going to be a complete different recipe. My coaches can adapt and overcome. I don't think the Bengals coaching and organization can adapt and overcome like that.
Like, you should fire your coach. I'm sorry. Your
Who,
coach.
me?
No, Zach Taylor.
Oh, I was just like, Jesus, no.
No.
Oh, God, no.
No. In an alternate universe, yeah, sure. No, but for real, Zach Taylor.
Well, Mike Gesicki, he signed a 3-year deal worth $25.5 million with $12 million in year one.
So worth it, dude.
It is.
That's
honestly,
a
good change.
really friendly deal, bro.
Yeah, Higgins did get tagged.
3
for
years,
the second
that's
time.
That's like $8 million a year in a sense. But he gets $12 million in his first year, and after that, then it's, But then, hey, Jamie, you like this one guy, Cody Ford, offensive lineman. They just re-signed him to a 2-year contract.
They better.
Yeah.
Trey
They
Smith
better.
was-
You know how much I like Cody Ford, dude.
Yeah, he was a Buffalo
This
Bill,
is the
man.
enemy,
And I'm not happy that he left the Bills. I like Cody Ford, too.
Cody Ford's
sign
the
him.
enemy, bro. But that whole game, I could not stop watching that kid just kick ass.
Y'all signed Nick.
Their defensive end, Sam Hubbard from the Cincinnati Bengals, he is retiring from the NFL. He announced that 4 days ago.
Dang.
Man, he had a good career.
Bro was on the
If it wasn't
news.
for the Bengals' mediocrity, he would have had a successful career. But
Well, all I know is I wish I had Cody Ford as a Chief. I want him. I don't like it that the Bengals re-signed him. I was hoping he would hit free agency, and maybe someone in the Chiefs organization would have seen me go off about what an awesome guy he is, because now he's still stuck with the enemy. And he could have been a Chief. I really like that kid. I hope he does great in the NFL. I hope he sucks every time he has to play against the Chiefs. Like, I hope he's got the flu and stuff, and we don't have to see him, because I don't want to ever hate him.
The flu.
And Cody Ford is probably one of the best in his position, and that's
Cody Ford.
That's from a guy that likes defense and and respects talent no matter what position you're on. Okay, Cody Ford. What was he, number 61?
Is he a center?
no, he's
Was he number 61?
in the draft or
No, on the Bengals.
Oh, yes, he's number 61.
Yeah, that kid.
What does the number matter?
You know what? He's probably the size.
It's just his number. That's why he was infatuated with Cody Ford. How well he was doing. It was just amazing.
Dude,
okay.
He looked like a rhinoceros that knew ballet.
61, yay.
He knew how to be on his toes.
He looked like like an elephant that knew ballet, or a rhinoceros that knew ballet. He's just fucking awesome, dude. Just awesome. I wish more people knew his name. Like, how's that? I want to make him famous. I know I'm a Chiefs fan, but I want to make Cody Ford famous. I think I'm going to do a whole bunch of posts about Cody Ford.
Bro's going to trademark his name.
Perspective.
Oh, speaking of offensive guard, what are your thoughts on Joe Thuney getting traded to the Bears?
Oh, yeah, that's a great pickup for them.
I think the Bears are about the luckiest goddamn team I could imagine, because Joe Thuney is the most universal lineman I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Probably was the best lineman that the Chiefs had. And he was so universal. He went from right side to left side and didn't miss a beat. So any amount of money you pay that guy is absolutely worth it. To me, he's like just that guy that everybody needs. Everybody needs that guy. So the guy right next to him goes down. Sir, I can slip over there if we can have this kid fill in this spot. Or, sir, I'll just do whatever you need me to do, sir, and I'll kick ass at it. Like, wow. wow, man, that guy is a fucking warrior. I can't imagine having a shield wall in Viking times with a bunch of him. Nobody's ever going to get through that shield wall, you know? That's how I look at the NFL, like my shield wall against your shield wall. And then we've got guys that are our cavalry that are the fast runners. And then we're just trying to shoot arrows over the top of you.
Mike Jones, you should get up in here, man. Go ahead and call in, brother.
But yeah, I like Joe Tooney. It sucks that Bill Belichick didn't like re-sign him to like a 3-4 year.
Joe Tooney's awesome. If
we just
not going to
tag him and we didn't like extend him. I don't know what cap space was in 2020, but I don't know what Belichick's mindset was. The fact that we drafted this guy in spite of losing our number 1 pick and during the
drive safe, Mike. Drive safe, brother. We want you always to be safe and always to be able to come back, my friend. I'm sorry I pissed off Big C the other day. I think he blocked me on your stream.
Really?
Yeah, dude. He was talking shit. Every time Mike said something, this guy would go, no, because of this. And then if I said something, he'd go, no, because of this. And then he was talking shit on Vrabel. And I go, whoa, dude, Vrabel's like literally the best coach that was even available. And then he was just still hammering Vrabel. And I said something about, well, how's that analytics coach treating you? And then he's like, this guy's a troll. And then,
wait, is this official?
And then my chat doesn't come up there anymore. And all I was doing was ribbing him back. I even said, I'm just kidding. I was just teasing you or whatever, because Miami fans take it so well. You know, like that was my comment. Like, I'm just teasing. Miami fans take it so well. And apparently I just got booted. So I was like, oh, sorry, dude. I didn't mean to like piss people off. I was just farting around, you know? And so I guess Big C just doesn't know me yet. But when he goes on the roundtable thing, I'm the moderator. And I'm just like, good job, Big C. And I'm totally giving it props and stuff, you know? Fuck. I just don't understand it. It's just fun to fart around sometimes, you know? I was just like, wow, Hammer and Vrabel, who the hell could ever think bad about Vrabel? And he's really, really good at this.
He's sensitive.
He's sensitive.
Yeah.
Mike. I like him too, though. That's the hard part for me, though, is like it almost like, I mean, I didn't lose no sleep or nothing, but I was just like, aw. Like, aw, man. It's just like it was one silly joke, bro, you know?
Right.
So tell him I said much love and respect. I was just yanking his chain, please. I mean, he's a good kid, and he does good stuff with that Miami Dolphins roundtable, too. And I got TD's back 100%, dude, 100%. All my roundtable guys. That's my friends right there, you know. So just tell Big C, please, that I was just farting around a little bit, and I was just like, kind of like, why would you say shit about Vrabel, dude? Like, how I can't even say anything bad about Vrabel, and I've got Andy Reid as a coach, you know. I mean,
I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this. Mike Vrabel tied to AJ Brown. Like, I'm just sick of it. Obviously, but like, come on.
Yeah, I find that to be a long shot. Like, what are we going to be trading away for, like a first round pick to give?
Obviously, like AJ Brown is not a second round, fourth round. Like, he's not Debo or DK. Like,
so yeah, but the kid's got.
Yeah,
that kid's got some juice, bro, and so I'm not going to take anything away from him. And I have to believe that Vrabel has a plan here, and he's got all the fucking money. It's like it's not even going to cost him anything.
Like, who do you guys really want? Like, what wide receiver do you really want?
That's the question.
Patriots?
Everybody
Cooper-
in the Patriots Discord are so stubborn. Like, people want like T Higgins, but he's already tagged. Then they
tagged.
wanted Chris
Yeah.
Godwin, but the thing is, he had the season-ending injury. Like,
y'all really don't want Cup.
So I learned a long time ago, a season-ending injury
I
is
feel bad for
a
Tank Dell.
6-month thing, and then the guy's totally ready to go by the next year.
yeah,
I've seen it 1,000 times. Jesus, nowadays an ACL is a 6-month injury, bro, and that used to be a career ender. You know, before they had all of this money and technology to fix that kind of stuff. It used to be just, guess what? Now you don't get to run anymore for like the rest of your life. And now an ACL is like, shit, I'll be back in like 6 months. I'll be able to play in the playoffs.
I thought ACL was like 2 years.
Huh?
ACL 2 years. I
No,
thought it
that's
was.
like 1 year. Aaron Rodgers had an ACL injury.
It's
and-
a 6-month injury, and then you're actually technically ready to play again.
okay,
You're
so
be on the practice squad, and you got to prove yourself again and everything, and make sure that you're back up to 85, 90%.
Well,
okay,
Tank
so
Dell is no
About
backup.
2 years for 100%, I can believe that. But that 6 months, 80%, dude. Now you take a guy like, say, let's just use DJ Metcalf. You take Metcalf, DK, sorry. Yeah, you know what I mean. So DK,
okay, so I'm
so
reading
you
this.
take a guy like DK, and then he has, God forbid, he has an ACL injury. Now, in his prime, 6 months, he's back that year at 80%, which is still 20% better than like 50 or 60% of the receivers in the game. That's a lot of percentages.
I was gonna say that the
Like
injury
Jones
that
came
Chris
in and
Godwin
still
had.
take recovery, then like 9 games to adjust.
Oh yeah, Chris Godwin's injury.
Yeah, let me read this. The injury was later confirmed to be an ankle dislocation. So then he went surgery and he missed the remaining of the season. So that makes sense. So
A dislocation pops back in, and then you can get back into whatever you're doing rather quickly. But when you're 50, holy shit, dude, that sucks, because my knee will pop out sometimes 2-3 times a year, and that shit happened when I was like 17. So
Let me ask this. Now before DK got traded, who's better, AJ Brown or DK Metcalf for the Patriots?
AJ. No.
just for the Patriots?
Oh,
Yeah.
just for the Patriots?
AJ.
For right now, well, I would have said
Well-
I would have said DK, but DK, this is what I don't understand about DK. He said that he liked Patriots as an organization, but he doesn't like
He's a
living
diva.
So what he's saying is he doesn't like it so fucking cold. And
Yeah,
there's
did you
14
see?
foot of
Yeah.
snow I gotta
And
go
Pittsburgh is
shovel every
cold.
year just
Yeah,
to
exactly.
get my
Did you see
Maserati
he
out
wants
the
to go to a
garage.
warm climate? Yeah, like. made
And
no
we were
sense.
me and some of the Patriots fans, we were making predictions like where we would go, and we were primarily focusing on the West Coast, like either the Rams or Chargers or Raiders.
I just feel like the Patriots. I don't know. They had a chance.
Yeah,
It's like
for
y'all
a
are kind of
second round pick.
stupid. You guys are kind of stupid. Like,
Whoa, hold on
Well,
there.
I don't know about. Well, I know.
Hold on there. I
Try to
think
play
they've
smart,
made
but-
some of the smartest moves I can even think of. And the first and foremost smartest move of all of the teams this between the playoffs and the end of the season.
your biggest need is a wide receiver.
The
Well,
Patriots have
I
made
would
the best
say
moves, bro.
biggest-
First and foremost, they got the best available coach.
Yeah, obviously.
in
and
my
you're tied to
They're
AJ
all
Brown.
the cap space, and they're going to pick who they want for their coach.
no disrespect, actually, our biggest need is mainly offensive and defensive linemen. Than just
I
wide
feel like
receiver.
I feel like most of these teams are the Bears, Patriots.
Like, all the O linemen are gone. Like Larry Jackson extended, Ron and Stanley extended.
Dude, everybody needs a tackle, and nobody wants to give up one.
Exactly.
and there's like 3 in the draft that might work at tackle. But it's gonna be a chore to even come close to what the Eagles had last year. And you know the Eagles are gonna lose 1 or 2 of those guys.
Yeah.
Do y'all want Becton? Do you want Becton from the Eagles?
A guard, yeah. But there's also
no
Patrick McCarry.
Becton used to be at the
Baltimore.
Jets.
They used to be with the Jets.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, guard he's best because you guys got him, and he
So Becton
well at guard.
is really good. And when he was at the Jets, I used to tease Richie and say that he should be a Chief.
everybody for the Chiefs. Now, if
Only the good ones, bro.
now,
But we have to get all these new guys and train them every year, and then get them to a Super Bowl every year.
There's a
We
guy.
haven't had to deal with this yet because you guys go and then take like 3-4 years off, and then you finally decide to go again.
yeah, Kareem Hunt. That's true, Kareem Hunt. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Seems to be the trend. So we'll see you in the Super Bowl again in 3-4 years?
No, I don't want that. Like,
You don't want to go to the Super Bowl again in 3 or 4 years?
I'd rather
just gonna give up now?
the Bills versus the Eagles, not Chiefs versus Eagles.
The Bills are going to have to learn how to beat the Chiefs before they can ever even
That's why
They could beat Baltimore, but what about being Kansas City? It seems like 3 years
Patrick
within the
Mahomes.
playoffs.
What if it's this coming year? What if the Chiefs actually make another hard push and you guys go, God damn it?
No, but what? No, here's a question. What else do the Bills have to do this offseason?
Defense.
Pay their bar
100%
tab in
defense. I know.
Cancun.
They suck. They were mediocre at defense. They had like a paper mache of a defense. Like
Who needs
coaching is good.
more
Defense,
The
however,
Bills have to pay their bar tab in Cancun.
Like,
Well,
y'all in
Buffalo-
Cancun too.
Yeah. We
All
got
32
There,
already in
we got there
Cancun.
pretty late.
playoffs, hardly.
Yeah,
Okay.
they actually arrived in Cancun the same time you guys did.
Like
We got there like a week before you
all
guys.
31 all 31 teams are in Cancun. And that one team is not.
What one team? You think you guys didn't go on the same boat with us to Cancun to catch up with the other boys? Yeah, you won. And we had to
both
like
were in the
stay on
damn
back
Super
of the
Bowl.
fucking boat the whole way to Cancun.
But Baltimore's just mediocre in the playoffs.
Yeah, I roast my Raven. One of my
Buns.
friends is a Ravens fan, and I roast them to death about how his Ravens can't even do jack crap.
Y'all, you had a chance to tie it up. Like, I still remember
Ravens
that.
are pretty good, dude. Anytime you got a Harbaugh as a coach, you're going to be pretty good.
Well, I believe Jim Harbaugh is better.
When Andy Reid retires, you watch the Harbaugh boys are going to take over the AFC. It's just going to be like that. That's all there is going to be.
Yeah, who are you gonna get as head coach when Andy Reid retires? That's the next question. Because
We're going to steal Vrabel from you.
with what? With what pick?
The enemy.
Y'all probably gonna steal like a college coach.
I honestly, I don't know, man. The Chiefs will probably just slip back into mediocrity after Andy Reid goes.
Because you're not
he's
going
the
back to
greatest
like
coach I've ever seen.
Romeo Cornell or someone.
No,
You ain't going
we-
off a assistant head coach.
We had Romeo Cornell right before we got Andy Reid, and then he took us 3.
Who was your offensive coordinator again?
Dude.
What's that guy's name?
Who?
Romeo Cornell?
No, the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs.
Dayball?
Oh, Nagy?
Matt Nagy's going to be the head coach of the Chiefs.
Fuck no. No. I want
He's
Eric
got 4
Bieniemy.
Super Bowls.
All right.
He's got 4 Super Bowls.
Freebies
That's-
anyway.
That's where Jamie Lee leaves.
Like Eric Bieniemy did all the dirty work. Matt Nagy did nothing.
That's where Jamie leaves the conversation.
No, Matt Nagy.
Look what happened to Nagy in Chicago. He didn't even develop Mitch Trubisky properly. Plus, when they drafted Justin Fields, his play calling was ass.
Hey, don't disrespect Mitch Trubisky. He's on the Bills now.
No, I was referring to Matt
No, I'm kidding.
Nagy's play calling.
He's on the Bills now. No, I'm kidding.
The
Well, yeah.
Bears and the Browns are just riddled with quarterback issues. Constant.
I'd say before Ryan Tannehill, who were the Titans QB?
Mariota. Some
Yeah.
random.
Look at him now. He's ass.
And then I don't know this guy who was the quarterback for the Titans in 2014, but they had this one interesting play
Steve
only to
McNair,
get
they
them
had
2 and
McNair as their
14.
quarterback too, the Titans.
Who was it? Charlie Whitehurst or?
See? You talk about the Browns and stuff. I feel like the Saints too. After Drew Brees.
Winston? Taysom
Winston?
Hill?
Yeah.
They had Steve McNair, Vince Young, Matt Hasselbeck, Jake
Titans?
Locker, Ryan Fitzpatrick. They had a Zach Mettenberg, Charlie Whitehurst, Jake Locker, Marcus Mariota, Matt Castle,
Matt Castle.
I love Matt Castle.
Goddard.
Don't you
Matt
talk no
Castle
smack
didn't-
about Matt Castle.
I love Matt Castle.
Happy to join the conversation. What's up, Jamie?
What's up?
You left the
big
Matt
fella?
Nagy.
Hey, Jamie, I got about
conversation.
maybe 12 minutes left, and then I got to get going. So,
You left the Matt Nagy conversation.
Yeah, we don't talk about Chicago coaches when I'm around.
Yeah.
You want to make me leave? Talk about Chicago coaches.
Matt Eberflus.
Ugh.
And now Ben Johnson.
Matt Eberflus.
Stop.
Come on, Jamie. You got this.
Ah, sour taste.
Yeah. I feel like Ben Johnson is their next culture
Well, they
coach.
did a good job of buffing up the O-line by getting
I
Joe Tooney and
I
then Jonah
forgot
Jackson.
Terry
But
Collins was their quarterback in 2008.
I
Wow.
heard,
Just
heard-
bringing in Joe Tooney isn't really going to make you a playoff contender, especially
Yes.
when your coaches have no fucking clue what they're doing.
Wait,
also
who did
defense.
who did he play for, Tooney?
Patriots and Chiefs.
Now, didn't they get someone from the Rams?
Oh, Jonah Jackson.
Yeah.
Also, they were projected to get the center out of Atlanta, Drew. He was like one of the best centers in free agency.
I know who you're talking about too.
Oh yeah, I think he resigned today.
You're talking about the Bears?
The Falcons, I think.
Oh, the Falcons?
No, from
Right?
the Falcons.
Yeah, the center for the Falcons currently. Drew, I forgot his
Right.
last name. Starts with the letter D.
I don't remember his name either.
And you talking about the Falcons now? Because they have Jake Matthews that just signed a 2-year contract.
Let me look up this guy.
And Liam
Oh,
McCall.
Drew Dahlman. Drew Dahlman. That's the name of the center.
Is it
For the
Daulm?
Dalman.
Oh, okay.
He was drafted in 2021 by Atlanta.
I heard Najee Harris to the Bears.
I mean, all the moves the Bears are going to make isn't going to save that fucking organization. They need to rip down that whole goddamn building, put up a $1 billion building, bring in all new guys, all new coaches. So their
owner passed
away, right?
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
Suns are
So-
destroying the
Yeah,
freaking
so the
franchise.
kids aren't going to give a fuck about that thing because to them it's just a paycheck. So they're not going to do anything for that. They're just going to want the paycheck. And so the Bears are going to stay in mediocrity
Yeah.
until one of those kids steps up and goes, "Fuck this! Dad liked the Bears. Mom liked the Bears. Let's do this." I think it's his mom, right?
Mom and then grandpa.
Grandpa and then mom, right? So grandpa liked the Bears, mom liked the Bears. Let's do this right. So it's going to take a kid to do something like that as an owner to really change
yeah.
that franchise around.
And besides, NFC North is the toughest division currently. You got
Really tough, dude.
because you got Matt LaFleur, you got Dan Campbell. I don't know about Dan. I don't know about the Lions now because they're slowly starting to regress. And then Minnesota.
Jamie did say that they'll still have a fight in them. You didn't say that, Jamie?
What's that?
They
That
got Dan Campbell. They're going to have a fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even though they have John Morton and then the guy Shepard as the defensive coordinator.
Like they ran out of.
There's still some fight in that dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The question is, I know Minnesota. There's projections that if lines regress, I bet you Minnesota's going to win the division.
So that's hard to say because the Packers always have a fucking plan, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The
Packers always got a plan, bro.
You always got
their plan. Their original plan was DK Metcalf.
Their original plan was to be the greatest team in the National Football Conference, and it worked for years and years and years until the Chiefs showed up and they make a whole new conference to put the real talent in.
They three-peated. Jamie. They three-peated. No, I'm kidding.
No, they didn't.
Well, no, because they say the modern era now.
No team's ever three-peated, and there's a reason, bro.
In the Super Bowl era, but in general, like
the Packers. No, I'm kidding.
Well, yeah, that doesn't count. Three-peated.
Yeah, I know, don't count.
But yeah,
by that statement, and the Bills three-peated, so y'all can never talk shit about the Bills again.
Yeah, the Bills did three-peat, and then what happened?
4 straight.
They lost.
4 straight.
They lost.
All 4.
All the NFC East.
What?
I mean, pre-Super Bowl era,
East.
right?
Bills lost to Cowboys, Giants, and Commanders. No, Redskins or whatever.
Not us.
The Cowboys.
Dude, that was the Redskins with Mark Rippon.
Yep, Mark Rippon.
Like, what were you?
That guy was almost as ugly as me, and he was such a badass, dude.
Anyways,
you guys are lucky if someday you could be this ugly.
We still talking about looks. That's crazy.
Oh, give me a break.
Do you know? I know. His
I'm taking pictures of me, DTN.
I'm not. I'm just looking up.
You'll probably break the camera.
Pictures of you. People just assume what I do, and then I get pissed.
Yo, Jamie, you'll break the camera.
I will.
You will. Anthony looks like a
camera for this one.
Anthony looks like a hunter, like he's going to hunt a deer or something. So
much work.
It's true, Anthony.
He's a Bills fan. He only shoots at shit that's red. So me and DTN got a duck.
Yo,
randomly pick red. I could have picked yellow, but
you're wearing Chief colors, DTN.
It's good, bro.
Well, it could also be like Arizona colors.
Come on, DTN, change your shirt now.
I'm wearing yellow instead.
You know what? You can't say that with your pink lights in the background.
You want me to wear yellow?
They're
instead?
orange. They're orange.
There you go.
Colorblind. Those colorblind.
You can't say that with your orange, pink, like your Denver Broncos lights on in the background.
I'd rather root for them than the Chiefs.
You know, Cardinals are also red, so it's not like Chiefs are.
This is orange.
Patriots, when I was younger, literally wore red jerseys.
What color is this? Green.
Also, Bills have red. Bills have red jerseys, so it's not just the Chiefs.
Let's go blue for the Giants. Psych.
The only reason the Bills wear red jerseys is because they wish they were the Chiefs. It's really pathetic.
Talk about the Pepsi.
Anthony, that was.
What's next? Red could also be Ohio State. Red could also be
green. Seahawks.
Jets green. That's awesome, dude.
Seahawks.
I didn't know you were a supporter.
Seahawks. I know you said the Jets.
Seahawks green.
Yeah.
Seahawks green is that chartreuse shit.
Going to the rainy weather.
You're like,
What color doesn't freak Jamie out?
Jets
I guess
green is fine. I like the Jets.
No.
Jamie, did you want to wrap up or did you want to keep going?
What you talking about? You ready to get out?
I have some things that I have to get going.
All right, I'm gonna let
That's getting late. It's
and
time.
Anthony are gonna
I gotta go to bed.
Good night, boys.
Don't mean to rush everybody, but
it's good, man. What's up, Anthony? Give me that one last. What's up?
that one last thing is
You still got lipstick on your lip.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm excited to see what happens this season. Obviously, Buffalo did a lot of things. the Cleveland Browns did a lot of things. Did the one thing really.
Which honestly, keeping Myles Garrett is a big thing.
You know what? That just kept another team from being to get over the hump.
Dude, Myles Garrett is he's a one-man army, and he can change you from a mediocre team to a playoff team just by himself. Yeah. Dude.
See, the Browns, I think 2 years ago, they had a great defense. They had an opportunity. They went to the playoffs with a backup quarterback by the name of Joe Flacco, So,
I like Joe
Flacco. And that team was really good. Can they just build around Myles Garrett, and can they find that franchise quarterback?
I think they're kind of hosed on that whole situation, man. They're paying out too much money, and
I hear you.
And it kind of sucks too because their fans really they got a little bit of what they wanted by being.
They're gonna get that brown paper bag over their head again, and just a sad deal, man.
Bad too, man, because this. Like literally, the Browns are the most loyal people ever.
They are.
Like I can't even imagine. I thought I was pretty loyal, right? But then the Chiefs started winning and stuff, and I seen all these noobs come in and be Chiefs fans, and I was like, wow.
Even the Raiders fans are loyal.
Like,
they're assholes.
The for real, dude. But the legit loyal fans, like say. People that have had to put up with it, like the Jets and the Bills and the Browns, and it's just hard, bro. I remember the hard days, man.
Yeah,
it's hard to stay a fan, but there's loyal ones out there, and they deserve what they get, and I hope they get something good, And,
I hear you.
And the sun will shine on them one day.
Yeah,
you just got to keep that faith, and you got to keep that loyalty, and you just got to keep trudging through that mire, that quagmire that is the NFL, man. Because it seems like every year there's 4 or 5 teams that just show up all the time and seem to take it from us all.
Yeah, when you're not live, I have something to tell you about something.
So, all right, brother. Well, we can cut out now, my friend. It's good to see you, man.
It's good to see you too. And all I have to say is I'm excited to see what happens with free agency when it opens up this week, and what every team does. What will Miami do? What will what are the Eagles going to do? Who are they going to keep?
Miami's got a legit team, and they've been the only ones that can hang with the Bills for the last bunch of years.
Yeah.
And so now they're going to have a couple of teams coming up that want to contend. And so they got to put their foot down, bro.
The Patriots, they have all that money, and who they're going to get.
Yeah, the Dolphins got to put their foot down and keep it because they're the next in line as far as I'm concerned. They've put in the work, and they've been second for this long.
Yeah.
Might as well jump in and just go
for it. Can analytics get them to a Super Bowl?
Can their team get them to a Super Bowl while analytics is being processed?
Yes.
Fuck, dude. It's. I hope they do well.
Yeah, I'd like to see a competitive. I like to see a competitive AFC East. That'd be nice. I like to see.
I don't ever want to see a competitive AFC West. Fuck those guys, man. Dude, much love, Broncos.
Yeah, much love. Hey,
Chargers and Raiders. Much love. I'm just playing. Anthony, I miss you, bro. Let's stream again tomorrow. Are you done with all your homework shit?
Let's do it Tuesday.
Tuesday I'll be playing cards.
Come on.
You got to be playing cards too. How come you're not coming and playing cards with us, man?
I got some.
You still got all of our silver.
No, I don't.
Don't you fucking lie to me, bro. You've got a bag full of silver still.
Nope.
Do you still owe me silver?
No, I don't. Damn. Maybe. I don't know.
Tuesday, let's play poker. And then so let's do this Wednesday and Thursday. And then Saturday and Sunday next week. Don't you me.
Let's do it Thursday. Let's keep doing it.
Everybody likes it so much, dude. You're the only thing that brings people in.
I know, but Thursday and Sunday.
Wolverine beard.
I have other things I have to take care of.
Okay, man. You just let me know when you're available, and then we'll try to set up a stream. Okay.
All right, to everybody on here, thank you guys so much. Please like and share and subscribe. Thank you all.
Love you, Anthony.
I love you too, man.
See you, brother.